welcome you to K2 Media.gh. And you've been able to watch our past editions or past episodes. And today we promised you we'll be giving you special people along the line and the episodes coming and moving forward. And apart from the episode we had before, we had Abib, we had Michael, we had Eben, and today we went to scout for the supporters union for them. Their leader at Liverpool is here with us, and the supporters union for Juventus Italy is also here with us. So I would like to present to you Alessio. That's the supporters union for Juventus. They are number one leader when it comes to Juventus. For him, it's black and white, and that's it. And we have the man who says he doesn't work alone. We call him Nanayao. And he also represents Liverpool for their supporters union. And when it comes to Nanayao, when it comes to playing football, he will give you histories where he was playing in big teams, but the teams he was playing were all in Ghana, and the people he was playing with, they are all dead. we don't have any reference, but gradually as we continue, as we're moving on, we'll be able to give you more references, and hopefully we'll let our editor find some videos because he knows some connections in Ghana, so that they can give us some past videos so we can see if he was playing in any match at all in Ghana. So once again, I would like to welcome you on K2 Media. And today we would like to talk about Champions League. We're talking about people were happy of the new way of the Champions League, and some people were not happy at all. And today we are here to analyze what's the perspective from the supporters union, from the old players, from the active players, and from the coach of the junior team here in Italy. And based on our geographical location, the language will be flowing from Twi to Ghana to Italian to English. So we'll be just mixing everything all around. So our first point of the day is this new way of Champions League. Ekoye and Ekoye. So let me take it. It's an open question, but let's see what's the perspective of the Liverpool supporters union representative here. What he has to say about that.
Well, let's start off like this. I used to be a very good footballer. You cannot even deny that. So let's clear the air. I can provide videos of myself playing football when I was back in the day. So let's clear the air.
Okay.
Now I think I don't see the difference between the old format and the new format, by the fact that you play 2 extra matches, right? In the group stage. Previously it was 6 matches, and then now it's 8 matches, and it's more entertainment for the fans, and then more money for the federation. But for me, I think it's better this way, because now you don't have to be playing bad away, and then you be saying, okay, I'm waiting for the return leg in my country so that I can do something. Now you're always prepared, so the entertainment is topped up. You can see the level is topped up, because now you're gonna Liverpool, for instance, we're traveling to Milan to play in Milan. We have to be at our best, because there will be no return leg for you to come back to and say, okay, I'm coming to play Milan here, and I need my home crowd, I need this and I need that. It's just, you have to be at your best every time. One time shot. So the quality, for me personally, the quality is better than when it was the normal regular group stage thing. And now they know, okay, if I make top 8, I'm gonna skip 1 round. So all the teams were, you watch the last day, every team was trying to be in the top 8 so that they can have one day rest, so that they don't play too many matches. Back in the day when whether you are first or second, you are always going to play the run of 16 or whatever they call it. You are always going to play. Now you don't play if you make the first 8. So the quality has improved and entertainment for the fans is also better. Now we have 2 extra matches to watch. And also, one part is it's nicer now because now
I think it's saying it's nicer because it's on top of the.
No.
Like, we'll see as we go in. Okay.
No. It's nicer now because now, last time Liverpool, Bologna were supposed to play Liverpool. One of the Italian teams played. Apart from Milan, I think Liverpool played Bologna. Where was it played?
At Liverpool.
At Liverpool.
Yeah.
See, Bologna gets to play Liverpool. Back then, they'll be seeding. They be seeding the thing, like, so there's no way smaller teams are always, it's a bit sketchy back then. Now it's like it's just random. Anybody can play anybody, and that's the fun of it. Now they don't seed the teams anymore, so the entertainment is stopped up.
So the supporters are saying that it helps them because they get to meet.
But I'm the only one saying that.
Oh, it's for your Liverpool side, so that's fine. So you are representing them, so accept that you people are seeing it that way. So Ko, what's your point of view on that, on this new system?
Well, actually, I think Champions League has become a real league. I mean, the name is Champions League. So actually, it has become a league for real. Because I think in the recent years, I was analyzing the tournament. And I think there are some certain times that the group tables were not competitive.
Yeah.
Sometimes you can get, for example, I saw a group table with Real Madrid, with, Apoel Nicosia, like an Israeli team. It's not competitive. And sometimes, I think the top clubs, when they get on that group tables, recently in the whole Champions League format, I think they just try to play the matches with no concern, like trying to get that point, like getting that 3 points in that match. Because, he knows that if we have 4 teams in a group table, I'm the best team in the group table, I know. Because maybe I'm getting a match with Apo Nicosia. Maybe I'm with another team from another land, I don't know. Like, I don't know. Like, many teams, that Israeli teams, island teams, Norway, like, it's not competitive.
Some of them used to pull surprises, if I could recall.
Yeah, but
it was
pulling surprises in the group league is lesser. Like, let's make an example.
The people putting money on it, they don't see it the way you see it, because you see it easy, but someone will say, I lost this amount of money because Charlie.
But imagine,
but like, for instance, in this current format, a team like Aston Villa will get to
the top.
It will get to the top.
To the top.
In the old format, Aston Villa won't get to the top.
Imagine
just because as in Aston Villa's group, there's going to be a seed 1,
a seed 1 or a seed 2
team, and Aston
Villa will be like
a seed 4. So Aston Villa can get Real Madrid in their group. They can get
Milan,
and then they'll get one small team, and then Aston Villa. Obviously, we all know that Milan and Real Madrid will be at the top.
Yeah, exactly.
So imagine like having a team like Brest. They pull a surprise.
Now they are in.
Imagine a team like Lille. They were able to beat Real Madrid in their league form. Imagine like Nana was saying, imagine like being in a group with all those teams, the seeded teams. Like, you have low chances of coming to the top.
It's just 4 of you, and with 2 seeded teams. How you going to get that?
Like, even the third teams are even stronger. So, like, you being the 4th team, like, Masa,
you have no chance. But this time, there's no seeding. You are just playing anybody randomly.
I understand what you guys are saying. But still, the small with the seeding, some of them made their ways. Like someone like Ajax, you can see people like
Ajax is not
Ajax not a small team.
But when it comes to the seed, as you
but if Ajax is getting out of a group, you need to go watch the group again. As in which teams were in the group. Sometimes you get lucky in a group, you get lucky, like maybe in a season where in France, for instance, where they might have Lille winning the league, or Marseille winning the league, or something. Marseille will be seeded. So you might get lucky, even though you are the 3rd seed team, you are in a group with Marseille. Ajax versus Marseille is a fair
It's a fair,
it's a fair thing they can play.
it's a fair match.
It's a fair play. But then if you don't get lucky and then you get maybe Real Madrid and then you get second team Arsenal.
Yeah.
And Arsenal in England is going to be second in the group, so second seeded, and then you have Ajax, and then you have Nicola Apoel or whatever.
Well,
they call it. You all know that Real Madrid and Arsenal
They will qualify.
So,
like for
Mike.
instance, for instance, the last match of Manchester City, you saw how they were pressured because they knew that if I lost that game,
I'm out.
You're out.
Yeah, that's true.
I'm out.
the same thing
With
as
the old
PSG.
way,
With the
they
old
have enough points, so
and then with the old game, they know they had 9 points.
Yeah,
They're gonna
already.
get because
You
they
have
know
9 points
they're
at
going to
home.
play. They're going to play at home.
Yeah.
So it doesn't matter if City is playing Real Madrid at home,
Yeah.
at City. City knows definitely that they're gonna win.
Yeah.
Mike, so as an active player, what do you think?
I think this format is better.
Okay.
They play too much games.
I disagree.
We'll get. I have that on my board. We'll talk about that very soon.
Only 2 matches.
We'll talk about that very soon. You don't worry about that.
Only 2
We'll-
matches.
But this format is okay for you.
It's
For me, it's okay.
For you too, as a coach, retired player, Big, what do you say?
All right. For me, there's a little difference in it because right now football is not about big teams anymore.
Okay.
It has changed.
Everyone is learning, they say.
So maybe, just maybe, when let's take it as it's not like the way it is right now in the league form or in the league format. But it's in the golden.
Okay.
What the format?
So a team like Aston Villa now can beat Real Madrid, hands down.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
It should be a surprise, but
It's not a surprise. They were able to beat
Technically,
Bayern.
we
it will not
can't
be a
neglect that
surprise.
fact.
Maybe
but
on paper,
on paper,
say,
on
oh,
paper,
okay,
yeah,
but right now, there's nothing like small team, small team, because everyone is playing football. Everyone wants to win something.
That's true.
I mean,
Everyone wants to do a surprise.
Yeah.
because it has become a real league now.
And the fact that it's become a real league, like now I know I have 8 matches.
Yeah.
I need to get maximum points to get on top.
Maximum points of 15.
15 to get into
So
the
you need to
the
do
next
5
game.
matches out of 8.
Every team wants to make a mark.
Wants to make a mark.
Okay, so as I can see, all of you are very, 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 very happy with this new way,
Yeah.
which is fine. So I understand your point of view. Now let's talk financial wise. Who is gaining? Is it UEFA is just doing it because
I
the
think-
finance is moving?
I think UEFA will gain.
And the teams too.
Because
You get 2 matches instead of 3. Instead of 3, you get 4 matches.
Okay.
Whereby you can gain, like now how much you can gain. And the first 8, I think the first 8,
The first 8 get a lot of money.
money. The first 8. So like,
Just for qualifying for the
because like you
games.
need to fight for the first 8 to get that
Okay.
money.
Just
So
for
that-
qualifying.
So,
for
but if you are a team owner, I don't think you will see the benefits because back then in the group form, I knew I'll play 3 games in my home,
Because
tickets,
revenue, stadium
people,
revenue.
Yeah,
so
but
Now
now-
you're still
it's
getting
4.
it. Now it's
Now it's
4.
4. You get
It's
4 matches at
You
home.
get 4 matches
4
at
matches
home.
away. You just don't get the same opponents back and forth.
okay, but you play 4 games.
4 games at home, 4
Alright.
games away.
And it's better for the smaller teams as well. Because
Yeah,
like
you can gain something.
like
Yeah.
me, like Bologna playing against like Real Madrid.
Mhm.
Imagine they're playing at Bologna.
People would like to go and watch it.
Yeah.
Most
Like
Real
this-
Madrid fans who don't get opportunities.
I'm not a Madrid fan, but I would love to go.
Most definitely.
I think financially, UEFA has gained much more than anything.
For sure.
And this thing is not fair, to be
Why?
honest.
Why?
Because I can say if I bring my players to come and play, to let the people enjoy the game, the people at the back, at the stadium, and the people watching it on the TV, I think it's not fair that I'm the team manager, the team owner. I'm not getting anything from it.
Yeah,
But
but
to be honest, after the phase we have just finished, I think above the 8 teams that they are qualified already at the the knockout side. I think I don't know. The last team has gained 6 million. Only 6 million. The teams that they are going from the 9th to the 25th, that they are going to play the playoff, will gain about 3 million for each game. They are going to play. There's only 2 games. So at the end, if you do 3 times 2, it becomes 6. So at the end, the 8th team that is already at the knockout phase is getting the same amount of a team that is going to play playoff. Is that fair?
Yeah, but the knockout phase, the idea of the top 8 is not a monetary thing. It's just about you staying at home whilst the rest go and play.
So let's say you have a day off.
You have a day off. It's I don't think it's monetary. Plus the one who the like you said, the top 8, the last team on the 8th team is the one earning the 6 million.
Yeah.
Well, the first team
the first
is earning more.
No, but the gap is not much like you are thinking.
Exactly, but
that's the point.
Exactly, but then at the end of the day, I still get a day off and I still get paid for nothing.
No, and at the end, UEFA will gain much more money.
But the
because
UEFA
at the end of the tournament, who will gain?
They are the ones pulling up the money.
So they're the ones pulling the prize money.
Yeah, but
it's okay.
What
the organizer is just organizing the tournament.
Yeah.
But the sponsors are the main reason that's why they are creating.
So at least you have to share the money.
Yeah, exactly.
At least fairly. No, equally won't be possible.
Equally won't be possible.
You know what? Equally will be possible.
Like, as you're not sharing the same money
as we all be here, as we all be sit here right now, the one they pay rent, the everything, if money come,
they go check the
even they can't tell me say, oh, Charlie, I get 50. If you get 100, I will say,
if you get 50,
it's understandable.
Then the place I will go take 30 and share it.
If you are saying this, right, then why UEFA didn't agree to another tournament?
Super Cup.
The Super Cup.
It's impossible. That one is impossible.
Then if you don't want to, you said why it can't be equal.
Yeah.
Okay.
But that's the main reason why they create the new format.
Yeah, but they created a new format just to satisfy
the smaller teams.
The Super Cup ideologists, those who wanted the Super Cup.
Okay.
The new format was created so
it will suit
the
old and the new.
The Super Cup, the idea of the Super Cup was exactly like this. It was only 18 that made no sense. The revenue was going to be very low. They were thinking that okay, the revenue was going to be high. But trust me, in this new format, Liverpool has played Real Madrid in the group stage match. We've had big games that we were not in the league phase that we were not experiencing
at all.
Manchester City played. I think they played one big team.
PSG.
No, there was a Manchester City.
Those back then we will get
semi-final
matches,
matches. Like exactly, we are getting top quality matches just in the early stages, and then you are promised of more top quality matches.
I think Liverpool's first match was against Milan.
We played Milan.
Imagine your first match against Milan.
We played Milan in Milan. Back then,
you normally see those things. Back then, like
exactly. Let me say this. You see Liverpool playing Real Madrid in the group stage. It doesn't happen. The last time it happened was, I think, the year after Suarez left, and then Liverpool was this Italian guy, Mario Balotelli. Yeah. And then Real Madrid came to Liverpool there about, and then they beat us around 4. But then that was the last time. You only see Liverpool, Real Madrid in the final. We've seen them twice. But now we are getting them.
Just enjoying them in
the group stage. That's right. We can't complain.
So, as we said, that said, all of you are moving in line with the new format, which is fine. And the money too is being shared.
Some way.
But the people talking knows themselves. The people talking the money, the right money, knows their way. So, I welcome you once again to K2 Media. Don't forget to turn on your notification button and subscribe. And this next point was a point raised by our active player here. And as you can see, he was trying to talk on behalf of the players, but I already have it in notes here, so we'd like to watch on that point. The players are complaining. They are playing too much games.
You tell them
This issue,
food,
see,
this that can say, who's
Hold
gonna go, who
on.
go,
Have
Hold on,
we argued this matter for like 1 year?
Hold on.
You know, if you dey
Hold
claim
on.
money, go fit change everybody
you
life.
will
Let them say they go claim for play.
No, hold on.
Make me are paying 12 million. See, they pay that for 25. Now 40. Then you will come say you don't go.
Hold on. No, don't watch from the perspective of a supporter.
I'm not watching.
What? Listen, he's talking from the point of view of an
I get
active
it.
player.
I get it. Mike,
You understand?
Mike, listen.
Yeah.
Oh, my guy, listen. We dey pamper this players too much. I dey tell
Are you
buddy,
sure?
my guy, we dey pamper this players too much. Make I give you rundown. See, as you dey here, you dey go work Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Everybody here dey do the same thing. You go work 8 hours or more.
At least
At least 8 hours or minimum 8.
Yeah.
You dey complain.
Oh, but
How much you dey earn? Exactly. Where you dey live? You go fit afford none. We car you dey drive. You dey fit afford the simple things of life. Like you as you dey here, if you born kiddy, your money they pay you, you go fit afford you nanny. If you afford you cook, if you afford you housekeeper, then
Security.
then
No,
your house you get it for them. Don't be say I dey talk something. I dey talk. But then you go see these people. Somebody they earn money where you go fit change my entire bloodline. 12 million a year, 15 million a year, 25 million a year. One idiot saving and paid. One idiot go sign 200 million for 9 years.
who's that?
Haaland, 200 million for 9 years. You have to take them things up put aside. Now you can't tell me say playing 3 matches in an 8-day space be too much. Oh, a guy.
Jack.
That's
No,
why
but-
we created youth teams.
Yeah,
youth
see,
teams.
That's it.
The
The money.
problem with the teams is because of their own greed
Yeah.
and their hunger for success. Let me give you an example. In England, you have the league, the League Cup,
Yeah.
the FA Cup, and then you have the Champions League
Exactly.
or the UEFA Cup. Back then, when football it was competitive, but there was brains to it. When they were going to play the League Cup, that's where you start seeing the youth players,
Exactly.
the young boys.
Yeah.
That's where you start seeing them because you'll be paired against a smaller. Every team was fielding a weaker team. Did you see the last match Liverpool played against Tottenham in the League Cup? You see the team they brought?
Yeah.
They brought their first 11. They're
But you
playing
did
first.
too.
Yes, exactly. I brought my first 11. They brought their first 11. Arsenal against Newcastle, everybody brought their first 11. Back then, it was not like that. Back then, you will see kid you never know will be playing in the League Cup. Now everybody wants success, and then you want the success, and then you want to complain that you are playing too much.
What do you mean?
It's because I want to win the cup. I'm putting my best in the team. When I should be putting the little boys in the team. Okay.
Okay, so if I'm getting you right, the point is that every player wants a personal success or a personal endorsement.
The team.
Every team. Okay.
Every team wants
So
that.
the team wants that, and they are not giving the youth
the youth
the
the chance
chance.
to play so that their
So
big men will
maybe
rest.
the League Cups, let
Let the kids play. Now,
the youth.
let's pull out our phone right now. You know, City played Leighton Orient today. Check the first 11 and see if you're not going to find the senior players who play in the league playing today. Leighton Orient plays in, I think, the Championship or something. I don't even know which division they play in. League One. But then City is playing against Leighton Orient. And then, let me see the lineup. Watch the lineup. They have Omar Mamouche, the guy they bought recently.
Yeah.
He played today. Jack Grealish, he was bought for 100 million. He's playing today.
But when it comes to the league, as you are talking, the real league,
Yeah.
Grealish is not playing. The Mamouche guy is not playing.
But they bought him for 100 million.
Yeah, well,
He's a top player.
He's a top player. He's a top player. It doesn't matter.
Maybe.
Mamouche,
But if this when it comes to Grealish, this is the time Grealish gets to play.
I don't think so.
then
For now, yeah, that's how the start is.
yeah, but you have Savinho playing. You have Rico Lewis playing.
Okay.
You have Stefan Ortega in goal. You have Ruben Diaz playing.
I think the first 11. Their first 11.
No,
John,
that's not
no,
their
not the
first
first.
11.
John Stones came into play. Bernardo Silva came into play. Kevin De Bruyne came into play. Those players should be rested. It's a game against Leyton Orient.
All because of money.
Not because you want to win.
Because of money.
All because of success.
You want success, then you turn him back to blame us for making you play
Because
3
any
games.
match you are playing, you've been paid. Because you are starting.
All right. So that's so as you can see, the representative for Liverpool said they shouldn't try at all.
No.
And the representative for Juventus has also saying they shouldn't try.
Our entertainment,
Because they said they shouldn't try because the money they are getting can change their entire bloodline. That's fine. Let's Habib, what do you think?
No, it's
Active player, I'll come to you because I know what they are talking is just trash you because you are the one running on the park. So just give me some time. I'll end this point with you. Habib,
I agree with them.
really?
Yeah.
As a retired player?
Because
Okay.
when you know you have this kind of matches,
Mhm.
that's when you have to invest in your players.
your youth teams, the small boys,
You see,
rest the big boys. You're playing
maybe
Leyton
you have
Orient.
on a normal
No.
squad, you have maybe 30, 40 players. No,
Like your team.
40 players.
You're used to big numbers because
Like
you're
your team.
Chelsea fan.
It's not like finishing players around.
Exactly. It helps them because now they can field a second team to come and play in the
They have 3 teams. They have
what
3
we are
teams.
doing
in
right
the
now.
FA Cup. They have a team for the Europa
Conference.
League.
They
They
have
have
conference
different
team.
teams.
They have league team. And they have this thing.
Okay.
And other
So
stuff.
for me, they are right. You
Perfect.
can't earn 5 million, 10 million, and come say,
I said, "Nanya means that zone any dia take account this way."
So you agree with them as a coach?
I
So
Yeah.
we finish this point up with the active player. Just let the players talk.
I don't agree.
Let the players talk. Listen to the players. Rain, shine,
Fine.
cold, and everything.
Then you
Talk.
say I talk say snow for no go job. I just step every day.
Yeah,
They
for
talk.
sure. No, sika no mo gyina ne emu edu e nyina nim say fine.
Okay.
But I think say omo ye in such a way say players no bit ma rest kakra. But enze say like omo jano sa I think UEFA I say omo timi be mu maybe like so say 5 changes no more yan.
Yeah.
Omo bit ma yan 7 bro.
I say me say can small post one say can for so.
7 players.
So brother at the
7
time on
changes.
7 changes.
7 changes. No, my God, no.
Bro, you are changing the
No.
whole team.
Then again, Mike, who need the benefit? Teams with money.
Teams with
Because then they can still afford quality 11 for wage. They can still afford
Masa,
another quality 11.
Who you keep a from 3 players no
No, I
forget.
just say a compulsory. But what is how win 5 changes in your compulsory.
Some of them can train a year 5.
Because of because even
Seven.
Bit ma yan 7.
I 45 years after standing for the last 13.
This year no games na ya bono. E mu ye she 10 first no.
Okay. And then
Who was 10 years ago match now you compare match I have bonus this year no chale. It's slow. It's slow. It's in players no more.
But Mike,
so 10 first no.
I said more bread. I said yeah, bread. Hey, Mama says sorry active. Because he's talking from the perspective of Oti the sofa so no what's on the dazzle.
Yeah.
What has it?
Mike,
You also enjoy.
I said they play some cow.
No, enjoyment need you over enjoy. But like I said, I say my players no make a
Mike, we be
Oh, but 3 days won't make for 3
Mike,
days.
we be Yefa team and supporting.
No, Soccer UK or City, Uber, Italy or Juventus.
Okay. Juventus. Then for City the example.
Okay.
City person say against Leyton Orient. On team rested De Bruyne. Bernardo Silva. Ruben Diaz. Mamouche. Savin.
Even Ortega, the keeper.
City or Braille.
No, but Edison is available.
But you have a tech keeper over there.
You
You have a genetic keeper over there.
My point is say, why is it that you want the success and then you still complaining? Say match is no doors because you want the success. Usro say me call no be boy. Melus. So we don't complain.
Because like you are
see, Mukasa to say those tournaments were just invented.
no, they were there before.
Yeah, before.
I mean, Pacha says, sit the 91st, and this
No, but the active player and his patches, the intensity right now.
different.
The intensity.
Why is it different?
Why is it different? What's changed?
One of the main reasons is that the quality is not like old time.
Exactly, but the
You don't have
intensity.
top players like before.
I understand the perspective of the active player because the intensity has changed. Because if you could recall what I've said before, everyone has learned how to play. So, as a team as City, you can't afford to go and play with such a team, and they are having possession more than you, and they are because everyone is sitting down.
So then it means that you have a problem with your coaches because if you can't tell me that on a very good day, Akola Obo he's training with the first team. Maybe he's not part of he's not featured in the league or anything, but he's training with the first team. And then you tell me that kid who is maybe 18, 19 cannot play against Leighton Orient.
Yeah.
Sack him. Because last time it's not because I'm a Liverpool fan, but as I could recall, I think it was not a League Cup, or something. There was a 16-year-old guy we bought from Chelsea. He has this weird. He was called to play. There was one guy, Trenyoni. Back then, even Chelsea had they came up with some kids because we discovered some kids based on the fact that they played McEachran, and then there was this striker who moved to Leeds. Bamford. All those boys were discovered when they were allowed to play.
Even what's his name? The guy at Napoli.
Gilmore. All these players were discovered through this FA Cup and League Cup matches. All of a sudden now you don't want to let these kids play anymore because you
are searching for something.
Because you want to win the
win.
And you finish and come and complain to me that
4 caps in the season.
The players are tired. Don't blame your managers for putting Ruben Diaz in a game against Leighton Orient. Oh, process I don't know. You risk injury. My guy.
No. They were suffering. That's why they put De Bruyne. They were losing. First half, they were losing.
There has been periods in football where, if I could recall, Jose Mourinho was the best at doing that. He didn't care if he was going to lose or not. We'll play the kids. If they lose, they lose. Yeah. There's no need for me to bring John Terry in because we are losing. If they lose, they lose. Because John Terry needs the rest to play in the league, in the Champions League. You get me? Now
he's still doing that work.
He's still doing because he knows
that perspective.
He has that perspective. I need to rest.
How many coaches win that sales are winning?
Barcelona.
Oh man, even Barcelona, they were playing Copa del Rey Cup matches with.
We normally use the La Masia.
Bojan Kekic and all those boys came up through those competitions. All of a sudden, now we don't want to let them play anymore. And person can never go born
because you are searching for something.
And I'm missing men can't just say what bread. Okay, this mathematic is what I'm finished. See, these boys they earn 15 million a year. Some they earn 10, 12
plus
bonuses. They drive their best cars.
Yeah.
All because we say we go watch them. They can afford nannies.
Traveling for
the part the investment be the women and they get. You go see some player in face, you see woman go say, yeah, I pay.
Money.
Then go finish and can't tell me say.
Body player, body.
One that's supposed to be singing again. And the other guy. Bassa.
Let's not body shame. Let's not body shame. I understand.
They're even the best parts of town. You see you see the place this Asolo was in. You pass them out, village area.
So okay.
You see that you
so as you can see, they are telling they basically But I think in this point, I'll bring it back and I'll bring more active players because they are more than the active player here. And it's like a 4-1 something. I'm trying to back Mike, but it's some sort of fishy. But if I get like 3 players with 3 of them, maybe I might.
If you're bringing the active players, you know the players you should bring. Bring the youth players. They will tell you exactly what we are telling you.
Yeah.
Because they will tell you that their team is being greedy for putting the senior players.
They're not even getting the chance.
We are working on. We are already working on that. We as K2Media.dh, we have the capabilities to make sure such kids get here too. So when it comes to the active players, I'll get you 1 from the youth, 1 in the senior team, and 1 in a very, very high division. Then we'll bring you back on board so that we'll see.
Any day, just come in.
So we'll see.
You explain to me why you are earning 20,000 a week and telling me that you are tired.
We'll see. Okay. So this is K2Media.gh. Don't forget to subscribe and turn on your notification box.
Ciao a tutti, sono Mike e ricordo a tutti di iscrivervi al nostro canale K2 Media. Date un like e commentate a ogni video che vedrete. Ciao a tutti, grazie.